Welcome back. Well, hopefully we've met all the criteria to leave on the White Dragon now, but before we leave, we should really pay a visit to Western Tobias. After all, it would be rude to leave the city without at least tell him where we're going. So let's hope the temple is open now. And it is. However, Tobias isn't here. Well, maybe he's further into the temple.
You have returned from your trip north. It is good to see you again. I was concerned.
You're worried about little old me? That's sweet. And guess what? I kicked some alchemist ass while I was up there. Bet you didn't think I'd be able to do that.
Then you have lost your wager. I knew you would. After all, you are... I was worried because of the trouble in the West.
Trouble.
What trouble?
The Tyrant. They left the city all as one, the evening before yesterday, and many of the vanguard with them. I fear there are dark times ahead.
You don't mean war, do you?
War, yes. It has been an age and a half since our last war with the Tyrant. But relations have always been strained, and now, whipped into religious fervor by the vanguard, the Tyrant are thirsty for blood and for revenge. They are a people bound by violence and without honor, and easily seduced by the prospect of a holy war.
God, that's horrible. But the city's safe, isn't it? It's a big city.
Yes, but unfortunately not well armed. Marcuria has not seen war for centuries, and people grow soft, forget how to fight. It can easily be taken by a strong army, and so I fear our safety. And yours.
Oh, he was about to say you are something, which is a bit suspicious. What did he mean?
What did you mean when you said, after all, you are...
Forgive an old man his misgivings, April, but I should have trusted you before.
Of course you should have. With what?
With the truth. That you are the one who will watch over us for 1,000 years. That you are of the balance, and the balance is in you. That you are the one born into the heaviest duty of them all. You are the guardian to be, April. The 13th guardian of the balance.
No! No, that's a lie. I'm not your guardian. That's not possible.
It is certain. I had my doubts, unfortunately. It could have cost us the balance, and I made a mistake. But it is certain now. You are stronger in the balance than anyone before you.
God damn, Cortez, he didn't say anything about... If I'd known, I wouldn't have come here. I would have... I don't know what I would have done, but I wouldn't have come here.
Maybe he did not know, or maybe he did. And he knew it would be wiser not to tell you. But I am telling you now because you cannot stay here. You are too valuable. You must leave.
Well, that's kind of a bombshell, isn't it? We just got told that we are to be the 13th guardian of the balance. That's not something you drop onto the shoulders of an 18-year-old girl. April has hopes and dreams for the future. She wants to be a painter. And now she's basically being told that all of that is impossible because she has to be the new guardian. That is not an easy thing to swallow. And I guess the most obvious reaction to that would be to want to go back to Stark and leave this whole mess behind her.
I want to go back to Stark.
You would probably be safer there for the time being. Have you learned how to use your powers yet to shift back into your world?
No.
Then I cannot help you, April. You must leave Marcuria and Ireed. North, south, east, any direction but west.
What about Elias?
The island? That is good. You will be safe there, for the time being. The Tyrant do not like water. Before you go, I want to give you something to carry with you. I spent the night looking for it in the Enclave. It has been gathering dust for over 10,000 years.
Oh, Tobias, I can't accept anything that old.
You are not accepting it. It is yours. The Fathers have only kept it safe for the day when the 13th Guardian would come to collect it. And now you are here. Please, take it. It is the Talisman of the Balance. Known to but a few. It is mentioned in one text only. The Scriptures of Reunification. One of the 13 Scriptures of the Balance.
What does it do?
The Scripture speaks not of its purpose, but it is yours, whatever it is. I am certain it will help you once you find its purpose. It has strong magic, very strong.
Thanks, Tobias. I really do appreciate it, even though I wish I didn't have to accept it.
You are the Guardian, child. Your fate is both glorious and terrible. But it is your fate. If you deny it, you deny our future. But I have faith in you, April.
That's what I'm afraid of. What if I screw up?
The balance provides. The balance protects. Trust the balance, and trust yourself. Goodbye, and good luck on your journey.
Looks like Vesper Tobias' sleeves don't follow the law of gravity. Well, not surprising, April has written something in her diary about this exchange. Wednesday morning, August 2nd, 2209. Vesper Tobias tells me I am the guardian to be, the 13th such, and that my fate is to watch over the balance for 1,000 years. You don't just toss something like that out without warning, or some consideration for the fact that I'm just a normal person. I mean, if I'd been raised knowing that someday I'd have to go to some tower in the middle of nowhere and stay there for 1,000 years, then maybe, just maybe, I'd have been able to deal. Not like this, though. This is just so not fair. I mean, I had plans for my life. I have friends. Not a lot, but a few. A family. Whatever I mean to them at this point, at least they're around. In 1,000 years there will be nothing left for me. Nothing to remind me of me. I'll be lost and alone. I don't know if I can deal with that. But then, what choice do I really have? What choice does any of us have? Well, it seems that April isn't taking this very lightly, as well she shouldn't. Because it is not a thing to be taken lightly, to be told you have to sit in the tower for 1,000 years. However, it is also true that we don't have a lot of choice. We need to get out of this city before the Tyrant attack. And the only way we have to get out of here is to go to Elias. After all, we cannot shift back to Stark. We don't know how to do that. And there's nowhere else we can go. Since we already have passage on the White Dragon, I guess that's the one solution. And while we're doing that, we might as well just continue with our mission. Because one way or the other, it is true, if we don't succeed, the fate of these two worlds is looking very dire. Anyway, that means now it's time to head over to the White Dragon, I believe, but we'll do it in the next video.